Nothing's going right lately.
There, I know. If nothing is going right, then nothing is the problem. And if nothing...
You really think so? You know, Inefa, you've gotten a lot better at comforting people since you went away. I bet it's the Traveler's influence.
I could not say, but thank you. Please get some rest. I will inspect these sorting robots for you.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself with... Oh, Traveler! Paimon! It's you!
Hi, Aino! Hi, Inefa!
It feels like it's been ages since I last saw you two. But anyway, seeing you makes me feel a bit better.
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting upset over nothing, but now that the Traveler and Paimon are here, your mood has improved. Conclusion. Everything is going to be alright.
Well, I can't fault that logic.
Oh, what's the matter, Aino? You can tell us. Whatever's going on, we'll help you out.
Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here. And last night, they crashed right into my workshop. All the clinking and clanking makes it hard to sleep.
Oh, sounds like the Clink Clank Krumkage craft shop is living up to its name. Oh, sorry, not the point. So, who are these people?
Do not be alarmed. It's a group of treasure hoarders on the run after stealing from the Fatui.
Treasure hoarders? Dipping into the Fatui's pockets? Wow, the Not-Cry faction's pretty bold. Sorry, again, not the point. What matters is, disturbing people in the middle of the night is unacceptable.
Yeah, before Inefa came back, all I could do was hide in the workshop and curse them under my breath. But now, I can teach them a lesson.
I already cleared them out last night. You will not be bothered again, I know.
You're the best at...
Wow, so problem solved, right?
Well, the sleeping problem is solved, but now there's an issue with my
Nice! Sounds impressive.
No, not impressive. There's a traitor among them.
Correct. The sorting bots delivered several items of no utility this morning. The ratio...
My bots don't just break down for no reason. You know what I think? It was sabotage.
And we'll find them and make them pay.
Yeah! But first, I need to figure...
How are you going to do that?
By staring him down. You gotta put a little pressure on him.
Okay, so psychological warfare? That works on robots?
I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag them into a small room and interrogate them one... Whoa! How's that fair? Two of them are just hard-working little bots. If I
Okay then. Ahem. Alright, listen up, you three. What are we gonna do?
We'll let you off. But just it.
You stared them down, all right, Traveler. Notice anything off?
Yep, that's it. What did I say? Come on, help me catch.
I know, Inefa, we caught him. Do you need to check him over?
Analyzing exterior. No anomalies detected.
Must be the processor then. Let me open him up and have a look.
Uh-oh, he's on the run again.
Catch him!
What? Is that him? How did he get so big?
No, those are scrap sorting bots. It appears he can still connect to them.
Okay, well now I'm getting curious. But we need to catch him first. Try sucking him out. No, it's not possible. I mean, my prospector bots do have a voice function. There's no way they have awareness like a Nepha.
But it seems like he can communicate.
Can you mind your own business?
Jeez, why is this bot...
Oh, just you wait. If you don't get out of my sight, I'll round you all up and send you straight...
The fortress of Marrowseed.
What is it again? Marrowpeed. Yeah, that seems... Would you stop with the personal questions?
Whoa, what do you mean, girl?
I'm a girl.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, but, well, guess the only way to...
Don't come any closer! Somebody...
It's okay. I'm a girl, too.
That doesn't change anything!
Apologies, Traveler in Paimon. Aino prefers to devote her full focus to solving. Perhaps it would be best to follow up tomorrow.
Installed an average...
Aino! Inepa! We're here!
Greetings.
I mean, I found the source of the malfunction.
What?
The bot has the wrong core. It is not the one Aino installed originally, but the core of a clock...
It has the wrong core?
It's no big deal. The original core was just something I salvaged from a pile of junk. Believe me, the problem is, this new core is really advanced.
Really? Is that why it can talk like an Inepa?
No idea. What I can tell is that this core went through a massive explosion.
Wow!
The core originates from Fontaine, but little is known about this technology. Without relevant...
Yeah, but it's not all bad news.
Charred?
I doubt it, but I'm sure it's important. It was stored in the deepest part of the core.
That the best protected part?
In the event that my core sustained damage, that's where I would move all Aino-related data to keep it.
Ah! Knock on wood, knock on wood! Your core is gonna be just...
I was engaging in a hypothetical discussion.
Doesn't matter, you still gotta say...
Knock on wood.
Yeah! Huh? Anyway, I bet there's other data preserved deep in the core too. Otherwise, this thing wouldn't be able to talk. And I'm gonna extract it all.
Man, this core is so mysterious.
Bingo! That's the question. Who replaced the original core with this one and why? I mean, even though it's bingo, that has to be the answer. You know what happened the day before it started malfunctioning? The Fatui chased a group of treasure hoarders straight into my workshop. I'm thinking the treasure hoarders stole the core from the Fatui and needed a place to hide it. So, makes sense, don't you think?
Of course. In fact, intel from the Curatorium appears to corroborate this hypothesis. Several of Marinette's subordinates were robbed on their way back to Snezhnaya. Although it is unclear what was stolen, the culprits were identified as a group of 3 treasure hoarders. Their leader is a silver-haired woman wearing a hood. As for the remaining 2 members, there is a man with pink hair and a man with purple hair.
Wow! So Paimon was right! The local treasure...
Actually, this group has only been active...
Who cares? Yehoda said they're just a bunch of small fry anyway.
Yeah, if those treasure hoarders really did...
Let them come. If they're nice, I'll even share my crunkake. And if they're mean, Inefa will give them a good old...
And if they...
I already thought of... Inefa, can you get little Char... Okay, hold on to your hat.
What did you just call me?
Come on, we have to call you something. What?
Lombro.
What kind of name is that? Did you get it? Oh, so use Lombro as a last name. I kind of like it. Then it's decided. You're Charred Lombro from now on. No complaining, all right? You're stuck with it either way. You're the one who decided to...
Don't think it likes the sound of it.
Correction. This bot has no capacity to...
Huh? What?
Because its core was destroyed 6 ways to Sunday. Like, remember how I found the word charred in the data?
What? Oh, so...
Anyway, we can figure all that out later. First, why don't you take the reins? Nice job! You've got some engineering chops, that's for sure. And thanks to you, I'm now the proud owner of the most advanced prospector bot in town. I expect good work out of you, little Charred. But don't worry, you'll be compensated.
Like I care.
We gotta do something about that. There, much cuter. Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Paimon, if you ever pick up stuff you have no use for, like screws and nuts and things, just bring them to me. I can make them into flowers or use them to upgrade my console. Oh, deal. Awesome! Turns out Ineffel was right all along. Good luck out there on your travels. I hope everything goes all right for you, too.
Save me. Save me.
O traveler from beyond this world, will you witness this tale unfold?
Alice?
You recognized me just like that? Star Sand Shoal, there's a little something I'd like your help with.
Well, it wouldn't be Clay's mom without a hefty dose of mystery. Oh, it's Durin!
Traveler and Paimon? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard.
It's all good. We've had worse.
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started Anyway, what brings you here?
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic, known as storytelling, was born.
So, she asked us to come.
Miss Alice?
You too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
My mom?
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdottir. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Whoa! What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic, after all.
Aha! So it is Alice!
Hello, Aunt Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel. But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's... Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire? That's because it was the work of... It began as a little game at our tea parties. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true... And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished. But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, This was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So, my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Oh, is a straight answer too much to ask?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your best.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them. So don't be shy to ask lots of questions.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then...
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of...
I had a feeling this might come up, but...
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah. Let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks, too.
Ooh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book. Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
And this is...
This, my dear little Paimon, is It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
So we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
Oh, it just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's
Yep. With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay?
Yeah. Most of the time, you're pretty hard to pin down.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out. All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
Oh, here we are again. Alice's magic really is incredible, huh? Right. Alice mentioned... Huh?
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of night. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this must... Hey, you... might actually...
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, It's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so we're all yours. Come on. Whoa! This is way too many books. Considering this library organized, but seeing it in person is something.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much you just had to come visit. Is that it? You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance? Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but...
Don't worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
We made it to the last stack! What even are some of these books? And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary?
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who...
What?
Have you ever read the storybook The Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance? Splendid! That makes things easier to explain.
That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? Namely that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation. Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks, tailored, striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles along...
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend...
Wait, the huge book donation.
Oh dear.
Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our...
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have...
Back in the Mondstadt Library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
So we're supposed to find the...
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be book.
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little...
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once. Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with open arms.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
It's kind of hard to explain.
Oh? Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights, stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then, a while later, while he was browsing...
Seriously?
That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after. According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them.
Kinda looks like a poetry collection. Let's see what Lisa
Well, did you... Yes, this is a restricted book.
Huh. But it looks like a regular...
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. 500 years ago, during the cataclysm in Conria, and...
We're talking about Durin.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends. But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling? Bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. And since the knights back then were unable to track down the author, they just...
So the version in the poem...
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer. Well, did you manage to find...
An experiment log. There's some... it's one of M's. Second strongest spell in existence. Wait. Huh. Oh, wait. We better show it.
Well? Well, this book has quite an... But as one of the library's classics, it's present... It really is a must-read. So... Well? This...
Yeah, we could tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and...
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters. Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really?
Still, if that mage read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined. Well, did you manage to find them? Truly extraordinary, and certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact...
So, it's some kind of...
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually put... The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section... After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away.
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself... Well, would you look at that?
Forbidden texts?
Not really something you...
Sorry.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned myself a nice cup of tea.
All right, we've gathered all the reference books. What's next?
Wait! Look!
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking. At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Whoa! We're actually inside the story!
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
Yeah!
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us?
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! But yeah... But why does it sound so familiar?
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
You mean... Em? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're in the story...
the dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Yeah, I agree.
This must be the dragon egg, right? Looks so we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves...
This is my story, isn't it?
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along?
Apparently, it hadn't dawned.
Oh, right!
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth...
What? You want us to...
The silvery sprite surprised...
Huh, you... Kinda...
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Let every unborn life be welcomed with tender anticipation, and may that warmth stay with it. At last, under the witch's no living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were I brought you into being because I willed it so, just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this, your birth was wanted. You are loved, and you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me into this world.
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed? Yeah, but why does M seem to think that Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends? True. Everything's always so mysterious with these
Huh.
Is this thing on? Oh,
Hey, that's Em!
hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled by now. I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the...
Wait, so even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create. Have fun, dearies. Toodles!
Oh, man! Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world, so it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break. Yeah! Paimon has a sudden craving.
So let's meet up here later.